Hello, sweet peas. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are in a different location. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are here in Fort Worth, Texas at the Courtyard by Marriott. And I'm actually here for my first ever work trip, which is wild. So as many of you know who like have followed me for a long time, I do still have like a regular, that's a lot, like a regular 9 to 5 and everything. I am a hostess at a restaurant, and I had the opportunity, I've worked for the company for about 1.5 years now, and I have the opportunity to go and help out other stores. So we're currently like opening other stores in different states and different locations. And I've had the opportunity to help open those stores. And it's like super exciting. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And so far it's been super cool. I just flew in last night, so my work paid for my flight, paid for my hotel stay. I work for a restaurant, so I'm just gonna eat most of my meals at the restaurant. But once I actually like laid and like got unpacked and everything, it was probably like 10:15 maybe like 10:30. And there's about an hour time difference from Colorado. So I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just getting ready to do my hair. Mind you, it is extremely humid in Texas. I was like prepared for it, but like in my head, I was like, it's not gonna be that bad. I'll be fine. So it's gonna be really cool. I think it's just gonna be interesting to see how like our model basically like works in another state. So, and they like have like some new stuff that we don't do at our locations, like obviously like new promo stuff and like things like that. So it'll be really kind of like cool to see, but I really need to focus, because if you watch my last video where we talk boundaries and I do my full hair press with you guys, it was like 1 hour and 2 minutes. So if you really watch that video all the way to the end, like you are a real one. So I'm literally gonna do my hair because I absolutely have to, and I don't want to run late on my first day at a new store. So I'm probably gonna put you guys on a time lapse really quick so I can get ready. Because it is so hard for me to talk to you guys. And also do my hair, no lie. So I'm gonna do my hair really quick off camera, or I'll put you guys on a time lapse and then I'll come right back. So this is my outfit. Sorry, I don't really have the best lighting right here. I got nervous this and I was sleeping by myself, so I put the chair next to this door. But this is the outfit. The dress is Calvin Klein. Period. Shoes are literally just like Amazon work shoes. And yeah, that's the fit. Oh, and then the bag is my Coach mini backpack. So that's awesome. Love that. And then here is a quick little tour of my room. So bathroom we were just in. So this is the bathroom. Love a big mirror moment. It's the best for shooting content. I have literally all my stuff all over the freaking place. My flat iron is cooling in the shower. I'm gonna take a shower tonight. We're gonna do like a self-care nighttime routine. So stick for that. Super excited for that actually. And then this is the closet. So I have a mirror here and then you can open it. Those are my other dresses for the week. And then it's got a mirror on the inside, which I actually really like that. That's really, really smart. Little side table, bed I did not make. I have all of my like journaling things. I have my gratitude journal. I have my regular like therapy journal so I can journal and do some therapy tonight. I brought some popcorn from home so I can make popcorn later. And then I just have my undergarments and then my shoes. And then I have this cute little couch. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this because like sometimes you don't want to be in bed and like when I'm editing content later, that's gonna be really nice. And then I have this beautiful view. Guys, it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, like I miss the mountains, but like I come from, like I was born in Illinois, so like I'm used to like open spaces. Like don't get me wrong, I love the mountains. Like I said, I love my mountains, but like having so much open space is so nice. And like I'm right by like these really pretty like lilac trees. Oh, so gorgeous. And then there's the pool and they have like a little fire pit area. Like it's actually really super cute. So I'm gonna go let my ride know that I'm ready when he is, and we're gonna go downstairs and I'll show you guys like the lobby and everything like that. Even when I'm traveling, I make sure to make time for journaling. This was such a huge answered prayer for me, guys, this whole trip. So I really wanted to make sure that I sat down and wrote in my gratitude list and really made the time for God, even if I was on a trip. Okay, so Justin is on his way right now, and it's literally like 3 minutes to the hotel, so I probably have like 5 minutes total to get downstairs, and my room is like on the other end of the hallway. It's like all the way back there, so I have to go all the way this way to get to the lobby. But I'm actually very excited for tonight because there's a Portillo's close to my hotel, and I have been wanting a chopped salad from Portillo's for literally probably like 4 years. I moved out of Illinois like 4 years ago, so it should be good. But I'm so excited to take you guys on the journey and everything. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well. That's kind of where I post like everything. So if you want to be like up to date, like hourly basically with what's going on in my life, definitely make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram. This is me, Nikki Chandler 719. You already know. So going down. We're going down. So here we go, and then I'll show you guys the hotel and everything. Okay, so this is the lobby area. So I'm staying at a Courtyard. Absolutely love Courtyard, to be honest. So they have this cute little like business center area. So like I can come in here and like edit my content. They have coffee, all that good stuff. And then they have like this other little business center area over here that I can also edit my content in, which is super cute. And then they have like a breakfast area and like a restaurant and all that good stuff. Okay, so I was warned about the humidity. I was warned about the humidity. Oh, the humidity don't play. I literally walked out, so I'm in the vestibule right now. If you don't know, a vestibule is like the in-between of the hotel door and the outside. And Justin just picked me up. He's so amazing. Do you want to be in my vlog, Justin? Okay. I always ask first. Say hi, Justin.
Hello.
So Justin just picked me up and he was not playing about the humidity, y'all. He was not playing. I walked out of the vestibule. I was like, oh, hell no.
It is hot.
So we're about to head out to the Urban Egg Fort Worth location at Alliance. And it's like 3 minutes away, so it's gonna be a short trip. But I'm super excited. I'm gonna show you guys everything when we get there.
Here it is.
Oh, stop. This is so cute. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh my god. Some dog bowls. Oh my gosh, shut up, we made it. Colorado.
You walked away for about 0.5 seconds, so me and Tigger says hi and bye, and we love you so much, and now we don't want you to ever leave.
Okay, so I just got back, first day. So many great things. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. So, first things first, the day was good. I'll go ahead and insert some clips from the day that I ended up taking. It was nice. It was chill. It was super cool. The store is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It's gorgeous. The staff is really sweet. They're really sweet, and I'm not just saying that because like that's my 9 to 5, but no, they're genuinely really, really nice. The manager is the manager that actually trained me back in Colorado for when I first started with the company, and that was so much fun to be able to see her and everything. Such a time. I did a lot more video today for YouTube, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do more content for like Instagram and Reels and stuff. But such a fun time. It was so much fun. I got to meet some new people, got to see some people that I haven't seen in a while, that like trained at our location that I haven't seen since they like left. So it was just like so nice to be able to like catch up with all of them. And then when I got back, I was checking my analytics on YouTube and everything, and guys, we hit 500 subscribers. I have to like scream quietly because I am in a hotel room and I don't want to be too loud, but we hit 500 Sweet Peas on here. So I just want to say hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the Sweet Pea Society. If you've been here since the beginning, like, thank you so much. And if you just got here, again, thank you so much. Like, guys, this is literally my dream. My dream is to make content, to travel, to talk to you guys, to show you that self-love comes from within and comes from God, and it's the most important relationship that you're ever gonna have. So that loving yourself is a journey. It's not, you know, linear. It goes up, it goes down, it goes every which way, but to really love yourself and to know how valuable you are as a person is so, hold on, my camera's crooked, is so important. And I'm just so blessed and so happy to have every single one of you here on this journey with me. And I just want to say thank you. If you're just joining, if you've been here since my very first video, which I think was like a what's in my Bible bag video, like, I'm so thankful for every single one of you guys. Like, this is a dream. Like I said, this is my dream. Like, I'm like really building this community. It means so much to me. I have had days where I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, am I wasting my time? Is this like a pipe dream? Like, and you all that show up consistently for me literally makes me want to show up for you. Like, each week I have people tuning in and telling me like, oh, this video meant so much to me. And every single time, like, one of you guys like my videos or comment, like, I love talking to you guys in the comments. I love hearing about your own self-care journey and your self-growth journey and what it means to you. Like, when you guys find me on Instagram and let me know, like, hey, I'm part of the Sweet Pea Society on YouTube. I just found you on Instagram. Like, I love that. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing everything that you guys have to say. And it just really makes it feel like it's a whole family. It makes me feel like I'm really like doing something. Like, it's not just getting thrown out into the internet void. but you guys are actually like hearing me and listening and like following along and sharing like with your friends. Like that means so much to me. So I just want to say thank you so much. I thought we would do like a little like reintroduction. So I thought I'd introduce me to you guys if you're new here. If you're not new here, maybe I'm going to share some things that you don't know about me, and we're just gonna tackle all this together. I'm gonna do my little like after work routine, which is really just like taking off my makeup and everything for the day, and then kind of getting comfy. I already have on some comfy clothes. I just have a tank top on and then some like little like Sophie shorts. So I'm just wearing that so I can just like have something comfortable because it's so hot here. It's literally 98 degrees. It's 98 degrees here in Texas. Save me, please. Oh, but we're gonna do that. I'm gonna drink some emergency, not because I'm sick right now, but because I have been traveling and I just wanna make sure that I stay healthy. So that's gonna be the one thing that I am drinking in this little video. So I'm gonna get some water really quick. Because I've literally like shown me drinking emergency before, and literally I've just had people like, that's not good for you. It actually doesn't make you like have a stronger immune system. To each their own. To each their own. You say tomato, I say tomato. It is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna wash my face. This is literally it's the same skincare. It's the same skincare. I use the same skincare while I'm at home that I do here. The only difference is I'm not using castor oil because it's so humid. I'm afraid that it would actually break out my face and like give me too much moisture. So that is that. But besides, we're gonna do the dang thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face really quick with this and then the La Roche-Posay, and then I'll come back to you guys and we'll share some fun facts. We'll get cozy, we'll get to know each other. It's gonna be great. So I'm very excited. Thank you again for 500 subscribers, and let's go on and get right into the video. Okay, so just did the skincare. There's just something about taking off your makeup when you get off work. Like, it's the first thing I do. Besides, like, obviously, like, take off my shoes, all that other stuff. But, like, it's like, I'm going into, like, round 2, it feels like. Like, I'm just like, okay, we're done with that shift. Time to get ready for the content shift, because basically like content's my second job basically. Did bring some masks. So I have a lavender mask, so we'll do a whole lavender like kind of shower tonight. And then I have my under eye patches, and these are like with hyaluronic acid in there. And this has honey extract, lavender, and a little bit of retinol. And this you leave on for like 15 to 20 minutes. And it's Snoopy. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm a huge Snoopy fan. Like, everything he stands for, he's such an icon. So we'll probably do this tonight. And then I have this one for I'm either gonna use it on the plane and just leave this on literally because this stays on for about 30 to 40 minutes, and my flight is like an hour and 30 minutes, so this would honestly take up most of my flight. So I'm debating if I want to save this for my flight or if I want to save this for Saturday night. So we'll figure it out. Basically, this is a dupe for the I think it's called Biodance. The Biodance ones that like you leave on your face overnight and it like is like clear. This one gets semi-clear. You could probably leave it on for longer than 40 minutes. Okay, yeah, so it says, after finishing your skincare routine, you can utilize it as an overnight mask or leave it on for more than 3 hours for an enhanced and special experience. So you can leave this on overnight. They say the minimum about 40 minutes, but I might leave this on overnight. So we might do this Saturday night because I have a date night with my wife over FaceTime. So that's gonna be super fun, but we are gonna do a lavender kind of themed skincare kind of vibe tonight. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's me, Nikki Chandler 719, everywhere online. And definitely go ahead and like that and let me know what your favorite part was. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna migrate to another location really quick, and I'm gonna give you guys some fun facts about me and introduce myself and all that good stuff. So let's go. Okay, so we are in the little like living room area of my hotel room. So I'm sitting currently like right at like where the desk is, and it kind of gives like a little bit of mood lighting. I want to see if I can get a little bit more lighting in here. And then I did bring a selfie light. I did bring my little mini light, so hopefully that kind of helps. Okay. So I thought we were going to talk about who I am, what this channel kind of brings for everybody, and yeah, just going to tell you guys about me. So I am Nikki. I'm 28 years old. I live in Colorado. I have been on my self-healing journey truly for about, I'd say 2 years, fully like 2 years, like really giving it like attention and giving myself attention and saying no and standing on boundaries and everything like that. I was not the most healed person. Like I was definitely one of those people that was like, I love myself. You don't need to tell me to love myself, but da 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 da. And I wasn't loving myself truly. I was burning out. I was saying yes to everybody but myself. I was eating food that I knew wasn't good for me. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't, and not even that you have to like go to the gym, but I wasn't even like wanting to better myself. Like I would literally say out loud, like I have no follow through, da 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 da, like, and I thought it was like a flex. And like it's crazy. It's crazy to think that used to be me. And I've gone through a lot more too. Like I've been through domestic violence relationships. I've been engaged 3 times. I've gone through hetero relationships. I've gone through LGBT relationships. I've gone through family toxicity. I've gone through hella friend breakups. I've gone through family breakups where like my family doesn't talk to me anymore. I've gone through a whole like I've gone full no contact with my mom for like 7-8 years. I've gone no contact with my mom. Like I have gone no contact with my stepfather. I am biracial. I was raised by a completely white family. I've never known my black family. Like I've gone through the ringer, been the black sheep, have come out the other side truly. And the one thing that I can always say, no matter what I look back on, is the 2 people that were always there for me was God and myself. No matter what, I made sure I was good, and God always made sure I was good. And that was before I even believed in God, before any of that. Like God always believed in me, but I wasn't always believing in him. Period. Okay. But I just feel that it's such an important relationship, and that's something that we go into more on this channel. So if that sounds like something that you like definitely make sure you share this with all your friends. Make sure you share this with somebody who may be needing to go on their self-love, self-healing journey. But kind of going back to like what I said, like the last 2 years have really been about me learning what it means to be feminine in my own way, not just what it means to be feminine online, what it means to be soft in my own way, but still want to reach my goals and still want to pursue a dream and all that, and really get my dream life and everything that it comes with. But to really make time for myself, to make time to pour into me, to romanticize my own life. Like I was so busy worrying about what this celebrity was doing and what this influencer was buying, and oh, the newest product and the newest drink and all of these things. And I was like, oh, I'll be so happy when. I'll be happy when. And like so many people have like said that, and like it's nothing bad, because like a lot of people do, and we're very much caught in this loop, especially in American culture. I feel that we get caught up in this loop of, oh, like, when I get the car, I'll be happy. When I get the girl, I'll be happy. When I get the guy, I'll be happy. When I have $5,000 in my savings account, or when I have $1,000, like whatever it is, it's always like an end goal. But the bar continues to move, and that was something that like I wasn't getting. Like what did Justin Bieber say? You're not clocking it. Like I wasn't clocking it. That the bar continued to move. It was always moving. Like it was, okay, you got this now, well, this isn't good enough, so now we need to get here. And I wasn't ever enjoying where I was at the time. I was never celebrating the small wins. It was never enjoying the life that I had. I always felt like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't performing well enough, when I was like, who are you performing for? And that was something that I really had to like connect with too, as well, as just like having that moment of like, girl, who are you performing for? For real. Like, come on. So that's kind of how I started on my self-love journey. And I really like was like, I just want to be softer. I was so tired of it being stuck in masculine energy and just like having to be like the tyrant all the time. I was like, I don't want this life for me. I want a soft life. I've had a hard life. I've done the grind. I've done the hustle. I've done everything. I was like wrapped up in hustle culture, like completely. And it was just something that like I wanted to get out of so bad. This also really happened when I left my corporate work job. I quit my corporate job, and it was working hospitality at a luxury resort in Colorado. It was called the Broadmoor, and it is a 5-star, 4-diamond hotel, luxury. It's been in Forbes. It's been in like it's that girl. It's that girl when it comes to like luxury resort hotels. And it was beautiful. The outside was beautiful. Like everything about it, like the benefits that I got from working there were great. Like I got to stay at the hotel. I got to visit other luxury properties. I got to enjoy their spa services, and like it was beautiful. From the outside, it looked great. I hated my life. I hated my life. I hated the environment. The people were great. They're like, don't get me wrong, my coworkers were amazing. My coworkers were literally the only reason why I stayed as long as I did. I'm still friends with one of my coworkers, and I tell her all the time, I'm like, girl, you can leave anytime you want. It's okay. But it was not for me. It was not for me. I literally would cry almost every other day. I would cry under my desk. I would cry in the bathroom. I would go to my car and cry. Like I wouldn't even care if I got written up for taking an hour lunch break. I would take an hour lunch break so I could go cry and eat something. Like I felt like I was trapped. I literally like was having a panic attack on the way to work. My wife took me to work, and I was like, I think I'm gonna quit today. I think I'm literally gonna walk out. And she was like, are you serious? And I was like, I think so. I think I'm fed up. I think I'm over it. I think I'm done. So, and mind you, I had a full, like I had put in my 2 weeks already. Like they knew that I was leaving. So I put in my 2 weeks already, and I was maybe like 2-3 days into my 2 weeks, and I couldn't do it. I was like, nope. So I walked out. I literally had my wife help me pack up my desk with all my stuff. And I told him, I was like, I'm so sorry, but I can't do this anymore. I can't. And I feel so bad for all the like work and anything that fell onto my other like coworkers at the time. But I couldn't. It was literally depleting my mental health. And I went and applied at a bunch of other places, and I got the job that I'm currently in right now. And it was literally godsend. Literally godsend. It was the best decision I've ever made, to be completely honest. And I can honestly say with a true heart and total transparency, does the company that I work for have like little like things that they could do better in? Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does.
do they actually genuinely stand by their people, stand by their brand, and stand by their values and morals? Yes, 100%, 100%. And it's a company that like people have stayed 13, 8, 20 years. Like I've seen people stay at this company for a very long time and still say that they love this company. And that's something that I can like truly stand behind. Is like, no, I see them take care of their people. I'm one of their like people that they take care of. Like this is a dream. This is a dream. Like I am out here in Fort Worth, Texas, helping train a new store. Like that is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to travel with a company and have my first work trip or go on work trips. Like that is cool to me. That is a luxury to me. And anyone who wants to say different like that, like go romanticize your own life, but this is my life and I'm romanticizing it the way that I can. Sorry, this is going on so long, but the whole thing is after like making that huge decision to leave a luxury corporate thing that wasn't making me happy, I may have taken a pay decrease and all these things right in the beginning, but I've literally been blessed in so many other ways with deciding to make that choice. So there are some things that come with soft life that they don't tell you about. And we're going to jump into that part as well, but we're going to change locations because there's so many good locations. And also I don't like the lighting. I think the lighting would be better over here. So we're going to move over here. Okay, yeah, that lighting is so much better. Oh my goodness, it's like night and day, guys. Okay, so where was I? So basically, I then joined this company that I'm with currently right now, and I really started diving deep into my content. Now, was I doing content like prior? Yes, but my content didn't have focus. It didn't have a plan. It didn't have a vision. And I went through so much. I've had 3 different podcasts so far in my entire life. So I had Biracially Unfiltered, which was my first ever podcast. I had Tea and Testimony, which was my Christian, heavily derived religious Christian podcast. I took a big step back and I started working with a company called Anthem Music Enterprises here in Colorado Springs. And they're a music company that my wife was recording her album at. And I was like, you know what? I can spend more time with my wife and like, it's fun. Like I love music. Like one of the co-founders of the company was like, hey, we have this dance studio and we're thinking about doing this podcast idea. And I was already wanting to like do like sit down podcasts and like get to know people and talk to people and share their story. And like, I love hearing people's testimonies about where they've come from, what they've done, like things like that. Like I love getting to know people. So I was like, no, that sounds like right up my alley. I love that. So I started hosting the A-List podcast powered by Anthem Music Enterprises. And I did that and we shot, I think like 28, like 3 seasons. I'm pretty sure it has like 3 seasons that's on Spotify and Apple. And we did that and it was great. We did visual and audio. And I learned so much. I learned so much by being in that environment. And there's not a single day that I regret working for Anthem. Not at all. There was just some morals and values that I didn't align with anymore. And there was just a lot of things that I felt like if I stayed in this environment, I would actually be setting myself back. Also, it meant that like, I didn't have enough time for you guys. I didn't have time to sit and write scripts or even film. I didn't have time to shoot reels or anything like that. So I was really like, dang, I feel like if I continue on this path, I'm not gonna have time to do what I really truly love and what I feel like God has called me to do, which is to start the Sweet Pea Society. So I quit that, like I dropped that. And that was really hard. That was like, dang, am I doing the right thing? I had just like, I'd left the Broadmoor. I was like 2 years out of leaving the Broadmoor. And I was just like, my goodness, am I doing the right thing? Is this a pipe dream? Am I going crazy? Like, am I wasting my time? Like, these thoughts were constantly like in my head, and like I'm just like praying to God. I'm like, God, please show me, please tell me what I'm supposed to be doing and everything like that. And my grandma always calls me Sweet Pea. She has called me Sweet Pea. She calls my other cousin Sweet Pea. It is just something that she's always called us, and it's because her husband, her elated husband, always used to call her Sweet Pea. And I just like, it's something I call my friend, like my closest friends. Like, I want to see you grow. I want to see you do the best you can and be the best version of you that you can be. And it's something that somebody like I just care about. Now I call like everybody Sweet Pea. Y'all are all my Sweet Peas. But it's something that's really like close to my heart, is being called a Sweet Pea. Like, I was very lost once I left Anthem. And I was like, I want my content to be not niche, but like it needs to have some focus. Because I knew what I like to talk about, but I didn't know how to like bring it all together. And I would watch a lot of different YouTubers, a lot of different people on YouTube inspire me, a lot of different influencers. Alicia Gogan, she runs the Glow Up Secrets podcast. She's amazing if you're on a glow up journey. She's actually the first influencer I ever followed on my self-healing journey. And she's like, I love her. I absolutely love Alicia. My like dream is to really like go out to Toronto and like meet her in real life, because I think we would just get along so well. Jazz Turner, she doesn't have a podcast, but she does have a YouTube channel that's all about glowing up, being the best version of yourself. She's from Chicago, moved to Atlanta, and then moved to New York. I absolutely love her. She's great. Lexi Luxury, I love her because she's so relatable. She is so relatable, but is such a luxury girly, and really teaches you that like life isn't always about the price tag, but it's really about what is going on in your life. I started following all these YouTubers and everything, and I was like something clicked. Like, I don't know what it was, but it like clicked. And it was like, you're a club. Like, you like want to have a club of people that you associate with, that is kind of like, basically I wanted to have something that not everybody can get into, because it's not easy. It's not easy to leave a corporate job that's paying you really, really well to pursue something that you don't know if it's gonna work out. It's not easy to step on boundaries with your parents who you live with. It's not easy to break off that toxic relationship, whether it's your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your best friend. It's not easy to do those things. It's not easy to get into a society. So I was like, I have a Sweet Pea Society. I have a society of Sweet Peas that follow me, that want to do better, that are like, no, I love your content. Like, you really pushed me to do this. Like, it's not easy to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and go to the gym. It's not. You think I don't like doing it every single day? Sometimes I don't. But it's the fact that you continue to do it. You continue to push forward. You continue to grind. You keep doing it, because I'm going to do it for me. Because I've been pushed to the side by other people. I've been forgotten by other people. I've been left out to dry alone by myself, by other people. So no, I'm going to put in everything that I was putting in for other people into me. And that's all, like, that's what it means to be a Sweet Pea. Like, it's the tenacity to keep going, even when it feels like there's nothing else out there for you, to keep pushing, to keep grinding, to keep going, but to do it softly, to realize, hey, I know that God is out there looking out for me. I know that no matter what, God is protecting me. I know that if I choose to take a break, to choose to pull back, to pour into myself right now, that I'm not missing out on anything. I'm not missing an opportunity by choosing me. And that is something that I had to really learn. And I feel like that really like goes against hustle culture. And like I said, it's not easy to do that, especially when we live in a society, as an American society, where hustle culture, it's pushed down your throat. Like, you need to be a boss babe. If you're not a boss babe, then you're not good enough. If you're not out here having your own company and running your own business and you're not good enough. You need to go out and make amount of money and do this and have this car and have this luxury bag and blah. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you really think about it. Like, you can, like I said, the bar is always moving. It's, oh, I got a Chanel bag. Well, now you need a Birkin. Oh, I got a Birkin. Well, now you need a bust down Rollie. Well, I just got a Rolex. Well, now you need a Richard Mille. Like, you can never win. And that's the thing. Like, if you're trying to play this game, you're not going to win. There's always going to be something else. And once you get the Richard Mille, then you need to get a house. But to be a Sweet Pea and to be a part of the Sweet Pea Society, and what you are who's watching this, that I know that if you've made it this far, you're a Sweet Pea. Like, you want to reach every single one of your goals, but you want to do it on God's given time. And you want to enjoy every single side quest. You want to enjoy taking a picture of your Diet Coke and enjoy that by the pool and everything. Like, you want to do that, and that's okay. And to really enjoy that life and live that life. So that's what it means to be a Sweet Pea, at least for me. It's always so like zingy at the end. Oh God, okay. And I would love to know what being a Sweet Pea means to you, whether this is your first video or your 23rd video of watching me. I would love to know what being a Sweet Pea means to you and how you're going to enhance your Sweet Pea journey and romanticize your Sweet Pea life. So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear how your journey is going, what you're excited about for your journey, what you're working on currently. So I would absolutely love to hear that. So definitely go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm gonna give you guys a few items that have really changed my self-healing journey for real, and have made it so, one, I don't fall off, just to be completely honest. Two, most of these items are free, so it's not like it's something that you have to pay for, because they make self-care look like it's so expensive. And don't get me wrong, it can be. If you're trying to do all of that other stuff, it can be. But there's some things with self-care that you really can do for free that aren't gonna blow your bank, that are either free or low budget. So I'm gonna tell you guys everything that like I would do as a Sweet Pea that is just starting off. You're like, okay, I want to lock in. It's almost the end of summer. August is coming up. Back to school season is coming up. I call it back to self, since I'm like not in school right now. But this would be if I was starting off day one as a Sweet Pea, this is gonna be my Sweet Pea starter pack. So this is all the things that I would tell you if we were chit-chatting, relaxing, having a glass of wine, yapping it up together. So I'm gonna get some of the things because I have some of them, and then we're gonna talk about it. So give me 1 second. Okay. First things first, I don't have everything from the starter pack, but I'm gonna try to get everything. So first things first, gratitude journal. Woo, this changed my life. When I started writing down what I was grateful for, it really helped me with my mindset of lack. So I had a really bad lack mindset, and I think that really pushed my shopping addiction of, oh, if I buy this, then I'll feel better. If I buy this, then I'll feel better. If I buy this, then I'll feel like I'm better than them. And I felt like I didn't have enough. I was always like, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough influence. I don't have enough followers. I had this huge feeling of not having enough, not being enough. And if I didn't have these things, then I wasn't worthy. And when I really started one of my alarms went off. When I really started sitting down and writing out what I was grateful for, and I'll read you a couple of them. I'm grateful for today and the fact that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I'm able to change the habits that I have created to better myself and rebuild who I am. Some of these are really, damn. Writing down what you're grateful for, even if it seems small. Even if it seems small. Like, there are people out there that do not have hair. That's just what it is, that they're balding, and they know they're balding, and they wish that they had a full head of hair just like you. Like, I have a full head of hair. I have a full head of hair. There is somebody out there that wishes that they at least had my hair. It may not be as long as I want. It may not be like as thick as I want, but guess what? I still have a full head of hair. Like, that is something that you can be grateful for. Like, I'm grateful for my eyes and that I can see this big, beautiful world that God has created. Like, it's amazing. There is definitely things that you can be grateful for, even if you don't realize it. And start off with 5. You don't even have to write 5, maybe 3 things that you're grateful for. And maybe like just like add to that every single day. And I promise you, this will be such a mental game changer. Like, this changed me mentally, which if you want the aesthetic, if you want the skincare, the clothes, the everything else that's just on top, start with your mind. Start with your mindset, because all the aesthetic, all the other stuff, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last if you don't change your mindset first. And I know that is so annoying. I know, because I used to be that person. 2 years ago when I started my self-care journey, I remember everybody saying, oh, well, you have to change your mindset, so start journaling and start going to therapy. And I was like, I don't wanna do none of that. I don't wanna do none of that. So tell me the other stuff. What's the other stuff? What's the cheat code? This is the cheat code. This is the cheat code, gratitude. Start a gratitude practice. I promise you, it's the cheat code and you'll get there so much faster. Second thing that I would put in your Sweet Pea starter pack is create yourself a playlist. Music touches my soul, so you knew music was gonna be in here. Create yourself a playlist. I have so many playlists. Okay, I have a gospel playlist that like hypes me up and makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I am God's favorite child, that I am chosen, because I am chosen. I am God's favorite, period, on God, period. Thank you, Father. But there is a lot of playlists here. I'll show you. These are all, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but these are all the playlists that I have ever created. So there's a ton, and I have one for the gym that makes me feel like a bad bee. I have one that is my divine feminine, which is all very like soft feminine music. I have a jazz playlist. I have like You're Bad, Now Act Like. It's called You're Bad, You Bad, Now Act Like It. And it's the like basically like the playlist when I forget that I am that girl. I forget, no, you do wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You do go to the gym. You do eat healthy. You do care about yourself. You are on this journey. You are healing all those trauma wounds on your own, which some people never do for their entire life. You're doing the hard work. Now act like it. I have that playlist. And if you ever want any of the playlists, I literally have them linked on my Instagram page. They're in the highlight reel. You just have to like scroll through playlists, and I have like basically all of them linked with like a song that's on that playlist. But that is what I recommend. Whether you find a playlist, whether it's one of mine, or you find a playlist that makes you feel like that girl or that boy or whatever, do it. If that means you need to create your own playlist for that as well, create it. I recommend creating your own because it feels more personal. But if you're not there yet, use one. Just make a bunch of music that you really, really like to listen to that makes you feel happy. It could be Disney music. It could be jazz. It could be, if you're in that space right now and you need that hardcore rap, it may be that. Like, find something that makes you feel good. That would be number 2. Okay, number 3, last one, is a journal practice. And this is a little bit different than gratitude. So gratitude can be long form. My gratitude for me is short form. It's bullet points. It's I'm grateful for my hair. I'm grateful for my eyes. I'm grateful I woke up today. Sometimes that's all I can get. This is more long form. This is me sitting down with myself, me writing about the parts of me that nobody else but God sees, me working on some really hard dependency issues. This is me working on my attachment issues. This is me writing that letter to my mom that she'll never read because you hurt me so bad. That's in here. And this is the harder one. Number 3 is a little bit harder because you really have to, one, make time to actually sit down with yourself. So you have to allow yourself the time to sit down with you, which some people don't even do. Because I know when I was starting my journey, like I was so worried about going to the gym and starting this and doing that and going here. And I never sat down with myself. I never gave myself, hey, you matter enough to get that off your chest. You matter enough for me to actually like be like, hey, this happened to me today and I didn't like it. So let me write about it. Let me actually process this out loud or in writing. Instead of just keeping it locked up in my head and then I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, let me actually like get this out. And I know some people have a problem with writing and they don't like writing. I've seen some people do like journal diaries that they just never put out, but it's something basically like this where you're sitting down talking and they put that out, or I mean like they won't put it out, but they'll like keep that in their phone or something like that, and they'll talk about what happened for the day, and they basically do like self vlogs. And I think it's so important to process your day, to process what you're actively going through, because sometimes life moves fast. Life always moves fast. We're already more than halfway through 2025. It's about to be 2026. And if you're not taking the time to process it for yourself, nobody's gonna slow down for you. That's something like I think is really important to say, is like life isn't gonna slow down for you, Sweet Pea. As much as you want it to, you have to choose to slow life down yourself. And getting in journal practice and really sitting down with yourself and really like being vulnerable with you is gonna be something that is so crucially important. That is like all like the mental free stuff that you can do. There's a bunch more. Like you can go for walks. That's super important, to get out into nature and touch grass. Please go touch grass, please. Whether that's you bring your phone with you and you're listening to a podcast or you're listening to your playlist that you made, go touch some grass, go get out into nature. I'm literally looking at this beautiful like grass field that I think I'm gonna go take a walk around the hotel or something here in a few minutes, just to like get outside. But go outside, get like daily movement is also free, and it's going to help your mental health. I know sometimes I don't want to go to the gym. I don't like the gym. I don't like the people there. I feel judged. I feel whatever it is. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't. You can go for a walk. You can go for a bike ride. You can literally just go outside and be out in nature. And I promise you, your mental health will increase so much the more that you put your phone down. If you're somebody that is very connected to their phone, I recommend a digital detox, baby. This is my favorite thing. I do this so often now. I do this whenever I feel like my feed isn't aligned to the way that I'm feeling. If I'm seeing people that I know, if I unfollow you, it's no shade. I just don't like what you're posting. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have unfollowed friends. I've unfollowed family. I've unfollowed siblings. I have unfollowed brands, guys. Like, if the brand isn't a brand that I would actually want to work with, if it's not a brand that I don't stand by, I'm not following them. Like, you have one page. You may have multiple pages, but it's your life. It's your feed. If you don't like something that's popping up on your feed, you have the opportunity to change that. You have the opportunity to not see that. You have every control on social media. So when people say social media is toxic, it's only toxic if you make it toxic. Like, I've had people look at my feed and they're like, your feed's so nice. Your feed is so cutesy. And I'm like, yeah, because of who I follow and what I allow to come on my feed. I'm not going to allow some person who's going to make me feel insecure about my body and that it's not good enough and that I'm not hitting my goals good enough and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not. Now, if you're posting like healthy meals and a realistic body and like things that like are aligned to where I'm at, yeah, I'm gonna follow you. So that's another free thing that you can really truly do that has really changed my mental health is digital detox. Like really clear out your feed, unfollow those people, unfollow those brands, unfollow the shade room. Just saying. And get that off your feed and start finding things that align to who you want to be. Who would your higher self follow? Who would your higher self want to work with? Who would your higher self want to be around and be surrounded by? Like, you are who you keep. So like, just keep that in mind. Like, if you are hanging around 9 broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th one sooner or later. And that's from Charles Metcalf's book, God Chose Me, which is a really good book and y'all should go read it. This pool is really calling my name, guys. And who would I be, honestly? How would I look if I went to a hotel and didn't go visit the pool? And I did bring my swimsuit just for this moment. So I'm gonna go to the pool and I'm gonna take you guys with me. And we're gonna talk about some things that aren't free, but are low budget that you can do that are more aesthetic. So we're gonna get into that part. So let's go. I went to the pool and my phone actually said that I had not enough storage to continue the video. So I had to delete a bunch of stuff and then I was like, oh. And then I was basically like, well, I'm gonna get dinner. So I ate some dinner and fries, or I had a Caesar salad and some fries with a glass of wine. But I'm still kind of hungry, so I might go get a pizza downstairs. I don't know, I'm still kind of hungry. But left off was telling you guys some ways that are low budget that you can still kind of pour into yourself as a sweet pea. And one of the low budget ways that you can really like support yourself and really like fall into like the self-care and really like heal yourself is one, I do love a face mask, guys. I do love a good face mask, but doing self-care, taking time to breathe, taking time to relax, taking time to enjoy yourself, whether that is watching the sunset. Right now I just journaled and I just thanked God for this moment, and so many blessings are coming in this exact moment right now, and just to enjoy that. And whether that's a bath bomb and you go and buy yourself a little bath set that you use every single time you want to pour into yourself, or you get yourself a cute, super cute jammy set and it's the jammy set that you wear when you're gonna do self-care. Whatever that is for you, whatever makes you feel like you're pouring into yourself, do it. Go ahead, buy the $30 skirt, buy the $20 bath bomb, buy the $12 glass of wine. Romanticize the life that you have, because we only have one. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what is truly in God's plan. Like I said earlier in the video, it's God's world. We're just living in it. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what or who you're gonna run into. So enjoy life and just embrace everything that has to come with it. And that's all I have for you today, sweet peas. I just want to say thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for choosing to be vulnerable, choosing to take the leap of faith in yourself, as in with me as a small creator. And thank you so much for the 500 plus of you that have decided to join me on this journey. And I just can't wait to see where we go in the future, how far and how many sweet peas we get and all that amazing stuff. But I just want you to know that I love you. Most importantly, God loves you, but seriously, most importantly, make sure that you love you. I'll see you next Monday. Bye, sweet peas.